Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Slightly different camera angle to accommodate the Christmas tree that, sadly you can't see, but I get to see that for the session. So just get yourselves nice and comfortable, ready for our 30 minutes of relaxation. So remember that can involve sitting in any way that works for you. I just want your body to be comfy. And if that involves a little bit of movement before stillness, then please let that happen. And then over the next few moments, we're just going to let the eyes close and let our awareness travel inward. So greeting your body, paying attention to the way you've arranged your legs, to where you're connecting with the earth, the chair, the floor, the cushion. Start to feel into your spine. See if you can imagine or sense your spine all the way up to the top of your neck. Be aware of your shoulders. They need to be adjusted, maybe a little shrug or a drawing, shoulder blades down the spine. Just let that happen naturally. Be aware of your head, the weight of your head. Notice where you've balanced your head on the top of your neck. And again, if any little movement is required to help you find the perfect balanced place for the weight of the head, go ahead now. And just start to notice the breath. Bring your awareness to the nostrils and just breathe in and out, purely focusing on the nostrils. Being aware of the coolness of the in-breath compared to the warmer out-breath. Simply breathing in and out through your nose. And then just noticing in this moment now how you feel. All we've done is bring stillness to the body and awareness to the breath. Bring awareness back into your seat. See if you can visualize the whole of the pelvis, so the hip bones. Maybe even put your hands on your hips and help you lengthen through your spine, shoulders dropping down. And then see if you can be aware of your rib cage. Maybe putting your hands around your rib cage. And then bring your awareness to your head. Just let the hands rest on your head. I'm going to take one hand to the back and one hand to the front. Let those shoulders drop open, elbows drawing back. Just give a little bit of pressure as you support your head. Take a breath. Just releasing that pressure, swapping those hands. Take a breath. Nice. Just let the hands now clasp behind your head. Just let the elbows draw back and feel a little lifting up through the heart. Focus on the in-breath here. And then just let the elbows draw towards each other as you drop your chin to your chest and allow your spine to round down. So curling in. Really make sure the back of the neck is stretchy so that the shoulders drop away. Bring your focus to your out breath here. And then simply open up on the breath in. And exhale as you curl in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release your arms. Take a few shoulder rolls, just releasing any tension that may have built up in your shoulders. And then again, coming to sitting upright, I'd like you just to drop your chin to your chest. And then just let your head roll to one side, back to the chest, and then the other side. Really, really slowly, just roll one way and the other. Bringing the head back to center, and then lifting up. Going to take your hands, so however you're sitting, start to move into a forward fold. So let your hands come forwards if you're on the floor, drop down over your lap if you're in a chair. And sliding back up, take your hands behind you and lift up through the heart. Nice, coming back to seated here. Okay, so we're going to come on to our all fours. So from your tabletop position, just firmly feel grounded through those hands and those knees, and your spine is lengthening. It's neither rounded nor arched. It's elongated. It's fairly neutral here. We're going to see if we can maintain that as we stretch the right leg. Actually, I'm going to do the left leg first. So left leg stretch out behind you. So your toes are on the floor, and this you should be able to feel a little stretch in the back of the leg. At the same time, there should be an inner strength. So the tummy nice and strong, arms strong. And we're going to turn this into a modified side plank. So this right foot here is going to kick over to the side, rolling onto your right hand, right knee, left foot, left hand to elbow, pausing here for a moment. If it feels okay, you look up. If you are okay here, you lift this arm. Just lifting it up to the sky. If you're still with me, would like to lift your leg, give it a go. And then this arm comes over. I'm thinking the Christmas star. Then we're going to just bring ourselves back to our neutral tabletop position. I'm just going to turn around now. I'm going to take that on the other side. So nice neutral spine, stretching out your right leg. So you're feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. You're also feeling your tummy muscles engaged, nice and strong through the core. Then we kick this foot out to the side, running onto left hand, left knee, right foot. Take your hand to the hip. Just slowly look up. If you feel steady, reach your arm up. If you're steady here, lift your leg up. Maybe taking this arm over. Twinkling like a star. And then we're just going to bring our hands and our knees to the floor. And I'd like you to take your knees really wide, toes touching, and just gently rock forwards and backwards a couple of times. Just a little easy rock forwards and back, feeling into your wrists, your spine, your hips. What I'd like you to do is next time you rock back is go all the way back. So let your seat come down. And I want you to make a little pillow with your forearms. and rest your forehead on your arms. Make sure you are comfy here, so use props if you need something underneath your bottom or underneath your feet, or you want to pad your forehead, you know, or something underneath your head, please do. We're going to rest. So just allow the body to melt into this shape. And let your awareness rest with the breath. Just let go. Okay, let's just lift the head enough to get the hands out the way. Bring your head to the floor. Take your hands behind you now. And just gently roll across your head. Just feel how that is quite nice in itself, a little massage. But also how you can let go of tension, ease the tension out of your neck and shoulders. This pose is always also really good for your hips. So if you feel that the body wants to move with the head, go for it. Nice. Pausing here. We're just lifting up enough to take the hands forwards. And we're going to walk the hands over to the right. Put your left hand on top of your right hand and then bring your head back down. If that's too intense, you can put hands side by side, or perhaps you want to come back to your elbow, your head resting on your arms. Either way, we're focusing now on that left side, getting an additional stretch. Good, coming up back to center. And again, taking those hands over to the left this time. So right hand on top, or hands side by side. Or if it feels better for you, bring your arms there, ready for your head to rest. Good, let's come back to center. All right, so we're going to slide ourselves onto our tummies. All the way onto your tummies. You're going to take your right knee and bend it. And then lie down and make a little pillow again for your head. So if it's comfy, your forehead might rest on your forearms. So your knee could be as high or as low as feels comfy. It's not supposed to be an intense stretch in any way. Nice and soft and restful. Maybe we are a fallen Christmas tree. We're in our little tree shape here. And once more, we find stillness. Find the breath. Just notice how the body responds to this stillness. Little moments as you drop a little deeper. I'm just going to stretch out this right leg. Just come into a little baby cobra, or you might come into a little baby sphinx. Wiggle those hips. And then we're going to take that on the other side. So just bending into that left knee. Just making sure you're comfortable. It's nothing too intense. And bringing your head back down to rest. Couple more breaths, just let that tension release. And we're going to slide this left leg back out to being straight. And come back into your cobra or your sphinx. Just let your spine, just lift your spine. Good, and then we're going to lower it back down. Tuck your toes under, keep your knees connected to the earth. And sit back into your pose of a child. Let the hands rest either straight out or perhaps by your feet. And then we're just going to lift ourselves back upright to seated. So wherever you're comfy, guys, you can kneel, you can sit with your legs crossed. You can sit back in your chair. Okay. I just want you to bring your hands to prayer at the heart. So I want you to take a breath in, take it to the heart, but save some breath left because I want the next breath, part of the breath to lift your energy up to the crown of your head. And the out breath is just going to be a falling away. So take a breath in to your heart, pause. Rest of the breath up to the head, pause. And then the out breath is like a pouring down the body. Breathing in to the heart, up to the head. And one long out breath. Breathing in, part way. Pause all the way. Pause and exhale. I'm going to put a little bit of movement with this. Letting the arms come down by your side. Let's breathe in. Pause, in. Pause and then exhale all the way down. Past the heart and out to the sides. Inhale. Pause, inhale. Pause, exhale all the way down. Inhale. Pause, inhale. Pause, exhale all the way down. 2 more rounds in your own time. Nice, shrug those shoulders. I'm going to come onto our backs. But when you get onto your back, just draw those knees into the chest, give them a little hug. Take a little rock. Maybe we're a little Christmas bauble, all in a little ball here. Easing your spine, easing your hips. Soles of the feet are coming together. Knees are dropping out. And your hands are going to come out. Open them up. So see how it feels for you. I quite like my elbows at shoulder height, and there's a little bend in my elbows and my palms are open, because I can get my arms fully flat on the floor, but it still feels like a fairly decent stretch across the chest. Some people might be more comfortable with the arms up and over the head. Just make sure the arms are fully resting on the floor. So you want to get to your edge. You want to feel as though your arms are just about comfortable, but you are feeling some sort of stretch in those armpits or across your chest or in your shoulders. With your legs, if they're not comfy as they are, you can move your feet further or nearer, and you can wedge under your thighs. Then I just want you to close your eyes, take your breath in, pause, higher, pause, and then exhale. Rock down towards the earth. Now just take some full breaths here. A little fallen angel pose. Let's take one more full deep breath. And then I'd like you to let your arms just reach up above your head. So put some tension in there. So even if your arms don't touch the floor, straighten them out. Sweep them down by your sides like angel wings. And then scoop up your legs. Scoop the knees towards each other. Scoop them towards you and really hug them in. You might want to take your arms and really wrap them around and allow yourself to roll. You're going to bring the feet to the floor. Yawn those arms up and just lift your hips as if you are doing a little yawn here. And then we're going to bring ourselves down for rest. So stretching both feet out. Arms resting where they're comfy, palms up ideally. Take a little shimmy into those legs. And then just drop them. Wiggle down into the hips and the shoulders and the arms. Take a breath in. And on the out breath, just drop. Let everything go. And just finding once more stillness and the breath. Let your awareness drift from your head down to your toes. From your toes back up to your head. I'm just going to move your awareness around your body. All you have to do is follow my voice. Take your awareness to the space between the eyebrows, to the pit of your throat, to the left shoulder, to the right shoulder, to the center of your chest, to your navel center, to your left hip, to your right hip, to your left knee, to your right knee, to your left foot, to your right foot, and back up to your navel center, to your heart center, to your left shoulder, left elbow, left hand, to your right shoulder, right elbow, right hand, at the very center of your chest, to the pit of your throat, to the center of your brow, to the crown of your head. Take your awareness to the outer edges of your body. So you're drawing a chalk line around it. Take your awareness to the whole of the front of your body, your face, your chest, your belly, all the way down to the tops of your feet. Take your awareness to the back of your body, the back of your head, to your shoulder blades, backs of your arms, the backs of the legs, all the way to your heels. Please stay and rest as long as you can. But if you're ready to finish with me, deepen your breath. Feel the flood of energy spreading outwards to your fingers, to your toes. And just let some movement play across those fingers, across those toes. Taking a full body stretch. And then a hug in of those knees. And when you're ready, bring yourself to seated. Take your hands to the floor beside you. Take a breath in, lift the hands all the way up on that one breath, palms touching, and exhale, hands down to the heart. Wow, look at that beautiful light shining. Let's hope that stays with us, that beautiful bright light and warmth and positivity. Namaste.